You gotta trust in this guy.
Check out our new episode.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Indiana Pacers playing against the Miami Heat. For Miami, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be...
About Freak's year.
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson.
The starting lineup for the visiting Indiana Pacers. At center. Number 20, Justice Winslow. In the middle, 7 feet, number 21, Hassan Whiteside. At the point, 6 feet 1 inches, number 2, Eric Bledsoe. Number 1, Chris Bosh. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'5", number 27, Freak. The head coach of your home team.
We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. They're just off a road trip, and the Heat are looking to settle back in here at home. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. Well, they'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
And right now for Miami, they've remained right there kind of in the middle of the playoff race. But we're so used to seeing this team be at the top of the heap. They have to be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, but the important thing for them is simply to get in, because at that point, they're contenders.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. We've got Ellis. Turner is out there with Gorgie Dane. Then it's Paul George, and it's Hill in at the point. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, earlier I spoke with Indiana's head coach. He said the key to this matchup will be their ability to limit the quality looks close to the basket. When facing a team like this one, he said, you don't stand a chance giving up easy looks inside. guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now here's Freak. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. They get it back.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Good by Ellis.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Freak. Bledsoe outside. Bosch, the screen. Shot's good by Bledsoe.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here is Hill, and they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. The dish now to Bledsoe. Rebounded by Ellis.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
Kicks it to George. There's the screen. Back to Ellis. For 3. And Paul George with the 3.
Superb playmaking from Monte Ellis. That dish was right on time.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Pass to Bosch. Releases from 15. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Now here's Ellis. He's guarded closely. Miami grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And, you know, Greg, that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that. I mean, the longer it stays close, the more the underdog starts to believe it can win.
Now here's Freak, following the miss by Monte Ellis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. A different look for Miami. Wayne Wade's checked in for Winslow. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Stuckey outside. And there's the feed to George. Unloads from 13. Cannot hit. The Heat go the other way with it. The Pacers beat them last time when these two teams met in Indiana.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Miami shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good from 3.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Laverne, he's checked in for Whiteside. Bosch, the screen. And Augustine kicks to Bosch. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Stuckey. Laverne passes to Freak. Dishes it. 5 to shoot. Miami no good on that time either.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Here's Bosch, following the basket by Rodney Stuckey. And here's Freak, back to Bosch, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it too.
Here's Williams, and it's Wade with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Stuckey left side. Here's Carlson. Kept alive by Indiana. Outside. Williams over Bosch. Out to Stuckey. Tries again. He squares up and sinks it.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Freak. To the inside. Laverne off target at the rim.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw good from Wade. In for the Heat. Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. Winslow comes in for Crowder. Freak's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Devin Harris. Owen in at 2-guard. Winslow is out there with Laverne. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Freak. Paul George making his last shot. Whiteside a screen. It's picked off. George with the ball. Now guarded by Winslow. There's a good screen. Stolen away. Now Freak. The shot by Bledsoe. Around. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. Pacers leading by 6. Hill dishes to Ellis. It's back to Hill. Misses the 3.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
For Indiana, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Passes it to Carlson. Hill has the open look. Nice form on the 20-footer. Hill's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And there's the pass to Freak. And the rejection by Jang. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Here's Hill. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Right now, they've got that field goal percentage up in the low 50s.
Putting it together offensively, looking to build some more momentum.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Bosch is checked in for Laverne, and B.J. Augustine subbed in for Eric Bledsoe.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Chris Bosh.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Here's Owen.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And great, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The Heat trail by 10. Whiteside a screen on Ellis. Freak with it. Ellis on him. Freak kicks to Whiteside. Good ball movement here by Miami. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And that one's good.
Boy, what a significant turnaround here in the second quarter after only making 40% from the field in the first.